Time now for your weather on the 4s.
The time is 6:14, which means it's time for weather on the 4s with meteorologist Thomas Keyboy. And Thomas, seems like we just skipped fall and went right to winter with all these conditions we're seeing.
Yeah, especially with all the cameras that we're seeing out there this morning, just with a lot of snow and in some instances snowing sideways out there this morning. Our weather headlines include a cold, wet storm that's currently moving through. We got watches and warnings currently in effect. We'll get you that information coming up in just a moment. Frigid temperatures for some this morning, some frigid temperatures for some tomorrow morning, and we also have accumulating snow, and we've seen a lot of that on our cameras. But because of all of this, we do have winter storm warnings that are currently in effect from Nephi down to Cedar City, the higher elevations over into Washington County. This will be until 6 o'clock this evening. We also have the western Uintas, the Wasatch Plateau, Book Cliffs, and then also as you make your way down towards the San Juan Mountains, we have a winter weather advisory. But again, we'll be looking at times of accumulating snow, and you need to be very careful if you're traveling on the I-15, I-70 corridor. Might be a good idea to avoid it as we go through today. But we also have winter weather advisories for the Wasatch Mountains and also for Cache Valley as well, where in Cache Valley we've seen some thick, heavy snow, and that has led to some power outages. Meanwhile, down in the southwestern half of the state, it continues to snow sideways at Bryce Canyon. So if you're traveling, say right now in the northern half of the state around Cache Valley or in the southwestern half of the state, it's imperative that you make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to get to your destination and avoid the travel if you possibly can. But thankfully right now in Logan, a lot of the heavier snow is now getting ready to move away to the northwest. Meanwhile, we got kind of a wintry mix as you make your way towards the Great Salt Lake west of Antelope Island as you make your way out into the Great Salt Lake Desert. And then in the southwestern half of the state, heavy snow continues to fall around Cedar City, down towards Kanab, Bryce Canyon. And then you're finding more times of rain as you make your way over towards Lake Powell with a few thunderstorms embedded in there as well. As we begin the FutureCast 7 o'clock this morning, we're going to find more times of snow and very cold valley rain. And you're going to notice that as we go from midday into the early stages of the afternoon, this is more or less going to persist. But as we move into tonight, the chance for wet weather will be decreasing, not going away completely, as I still think we'll be finding more times of mountain snow with some times of cold valley rain. As we move into your Wednesday, keeping a small chance for wet weather, but that chance for wet weather will be increasing from Wednesday night into Thursday as another quick moving system arrives, and that could see the snow levels drop even more compared to what we're going to be talking about for today. But snowfall forecast through tomorrow, the benches a trace to 1 inches of snow from Nephi down to Cedar City, including the I-15 corridor, 4 to 8 inches of snow. And then the Central Mountains 10 to 20, Southern Mountains 12 to 18, and also including in the Cottonwoods as well. And there's a reason why we do have those restrictions right now in the Cottonwoods. For temperature-wise, we're going to go the daytime high of 47 in Salt Lake City. Meanwhile, in Logan, any snow likely going to be transitioning over to rain. They could transition back to snow as we go through today, and that could lead to some pretty treacherous travel. 39 in Cedar City and 57 degrees in St. George. Those temperatures are much more November-like than they are October-like. Freeze alerts as we move into tonight. We'll have hard freeze warnings go into effect, and this does include Utah County as well, as overnight lows tonight could be dropping into the middle 20s. So you want to make sure that you protect any sensitive crops and also make sure that you protect any exposed outdoor pipes as well. In St. George, rain showers today, a daytime high of 57, and we're going to keep breezy conditions for our Wednesday, but mostly dry skies as we move into the upcoming weekend with gradually warming temperatures. Meanwhile, on the Wasatch Front, rain, snow showers for today. If we're going to find any snow, it's mainly going to be for the benches and higher. Don't be surprised if you see a few flakes in Salt Lake City. Isolated tomorrow, rain showers and snow showers, again, a possibility for Thursday before temperatures finally begin to moderate with sunshine for this upcoming weekend, but temperatures will still be staying below average.